Hello and welcome to BitBoy Crypto. I am your host, BitBoy. Today, we're going to be talking all kinds of news stories. We're going to be talking about the Winklevosses, Netscape, Australia, a lot of things in between, so make sure you stay tuned for that. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, don't forget to become a member of our community. We call it the Bit Squad. All you got to do is click the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. And when you do, you get a chance to enter our $500 Bitcoin giveaway. So make sure you like and comment on this video for your chance to win and some other videos as well. You can get the full description of the contest down below in the video information. So a couple quick announcements. We're doing a live stream with Crypto Love, Mickey Miner, and a few other YouTubers possibly tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is Wednesday. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Also, our website is up, bitboycrypto.com. Head on over there. You can get some sweet BitBoy gear. I'm going to be putting up much more merchandise on there over the next few weeks. So if you guys have any suggestions or any ideas, let me know what you guys would like to see, whether you guys want to see coffee cups or different designs, whatever it might be. So also, the last announcement of the day, I'm going to start a Telegram group, but I would like some people to volunteer as some admins and to actually create it. Somebody reported my account as spam on Telegram, and so I actually can't create an account right now. I have no idea why that happened. I tried to appeal it, but my account is still limited. So if you are interested in starting our Telegram group for the Bit Squad, go ahead and make sure, send me an email, bitboy@bitboycrypto.com, and we can get that going hopefully by next week. Okay, guys, so let's look at the markets today. The markets are not doing great. 209 billion, about what they were yesterday. Bitcoin is down just a hair. Bitcoin dominance has risen again to 53%. So now we're kind of bouncing between 50 and 53%. As just the general Bitcoin dominance level right now. As you know, if you want the alts to go up, we're going to need that number to go down and also the market cap to go up as well. So if we look at the biggest winners of the day, we've got Kyber Network, I believe it's a decentralized exchange. And then we have Chainlink, which I've seen some people on Twitter very bullish about, but of course that doesn't mean anything. Tata2 still continuing to move up, but not a lot of gainers today. More certainly on the loser side, we have Veritasium, Tezos, Kin, and Dropple all at double-digit losers, but most in that 2 to 9% range. Okay, so let's look at this story right here first. Crypto hacking affects more than just exchanges. And so basically the premise of this is that people are complaining, you know, this is the catchphrase, don't keep your crypto on an exchange. And what this article is saying is the people that are saying that the loudest, they may not understand that really there almost is no very super secure and safe method for storing your crypto yet. The thing about this revolution that we're in the middle of right now, economically and just in currency in general, is that yes, it's a better system for the people, but we're losing out on regulation. We're losing out on the security that your bank provides for you if you get your ATM card stolen. Most of the time, and it's happened to me several times, they will reimburse your money as long as they are sure it's fraudulent. But with crypto, we don't have that. I saw that in my own life when I was actually phished a couple weeks ago. And you guys know I lost about $2,400. I did a video on it. You can check that out. But it was not a good day. And it's the moment that I saw the money out of my account, I knew I would never get it back. And it really sucked. But, you know, the fact is there are phishing scams. There are ICO scams. There are all kinds of different scams out there, not just exchanges having your private key. So it's important to know that, yes, I believe hardware storage is a safer option than storing on the exchanges, but there really isn't anything that is foolproof at this point. And I would suggest, personally, the way that I store my crypto is several different places and several different methods. That way, if one got hacked, like I did get phished, and I lost some money, at least the rest of my crypto was in different places, so I didn't lose all of it, which would have been like really super unfortunate. So, you know, we're really in the middle, like I said, of really this revolution regarding regulation and all kinds of different stuff. We have the Winklevoss twins, or AKA the Winklevosses. I can't remember who in the Bit Squad coined that, but it's really funny. But they have actually joined up with some different crypto exchanges. Bitflyer USA, Bittrex, and Bitstamp, and now they have joined to create what they're calling the Virtual Commodity Association. It is a self-regulatory environment to which basically they're going to be policing themselves, which I think is good, because what do you guys want to see more? Do you guys want to see the government regulating, or do you think you want to see the businesses being able to regulate themselves? Anything you put government in gets more complicated. That's why we're in this mess with currency and fiat to begin with. So obviously there will be government regulation as well, but I do like the idea of these exchanges trying to self-regulate. So here is an interesting story, and it really brings up a very, very important point that I want to bring up. So Australians can now pay bills using Bitcoin with Cointree and Gobble partnership, or maybe that's Gobble. So this is a way people in Australia are able to pay their bills. Now, this is not, you're not paying Bitcoin to your power company and they are taking the money in Bitcoin. I believe this is probably similar to what Bakkt is trying to do, and you can spend your crypto, but when these places receive it, it turns it into fiat for them, or whatever their native currency is. So it brings up this point, and I was really thinking about this. I listened to my friends, the Coin Boys, their podcast with John McAfee. They got him on. It was an awesome interview. I really loved listening to it. And John McAfee really explained what Netscape did for the internet. The internet was just this vast network, and nobody had really access to it. And when you did, one computer on the network took up so much bandwidth, it just slowed things down so much. And over time, obviously, we've gotten to where the internet is lightning quick, and we all want it faster, of course. But John McAfee explained how Netscape, it was like a magic bullet for the internet. Once the Netscape browser came out, it tied together all of this work that all of these people had put into the internet, and had for years and years and years had seen it just basically lay dormant and was totally useless for especially your average person. Now, there were some corporations that were using it, but for your average person, you just couldn't use it. And Netscape opened that door, and it was almost like, wow, why didn't everybody else think about that? And so when we're talking about Australia taking cryptocurrency, we're talking about regulation, we're talking about hacking, it feels like we're missing that magic bullet in crypto. We're missing that one thing that can tie everything together and make this a more usable system. Because we know we're struggling for adoption in mainstream right now. And I believe it's because we don't have that one platform or one program that's going to tie everything together, whether it's spending your crypto, trading your crypto, keeping your crypto safe, regulation for crypto, whatever it might be. Hopefully there's something out there that will be able to do that and become the Netscape of crypto. And whatever it is, I want to invest in it because it's going to be big. But looking at some altcoin news, we have Pundi X that it has now said they are going to be shipping out a ton of their devices. And they're saying that in September, there actually will be some testing and stress testing of the Pundi X XPOS systems. You can think of this kind of like Square for crypto. As you can see in the picture, a lady tearing off a receipt that looks similar to Square readers that you see, whether you go to flea market or even some stores have them now and things like that. But very excited for Pundi X. You guys know I do love this project. One of my most viewed videos I ever did was on Pundi X. So very bullish on it. I think that this is one that when we do start going back up, it could do very well because it's going to help with the adoption and spread the word of crypto. And you know, speaking once again to the John McAfee interview, he said, really in crypto, we have to get out of hodling only as a strategy. Like and I was thinking about like something like Ontology that's for business, for enterprise, and you have retail investors investing in it. Well, you're never actually going to be able to use it and spend it in the way that it was meant to because it's for enterprises, not for retail investors, even though, of course, retail investors can invest in it. And so for me, finding things that are going to help us not just to hodl our crypto, but also to be able to actually spend it. And I've really encouraged members of the Bit Squad, have two different crypto accounts. Have one that you're hodling, and then have one that you plan on spending. And the more doors that coins like Pundi X open up for us to spend our crypto, the better. I think that is how we're actually going to get to that adoption point. So, last story of the day, we have a lot of people think that the United States is way behind in crypto research and way behind in the crypto game, and I would tend to agree with that, especially compared to the East, Korea, Japan, China, Singapore, all of these countries, Indonesia are really big into crypto. The United States is just really lagging behind in regulation and all kinds of stuff. But this is a good story. We have a University of California student, or I'm sorry, he is a researcher and software architect at the San Diego Supercomputing Center. He is from California, not the University of California. He was actually granted a $800,000 loan for a blockchain-related research project. So very cool. We also know Factum was given a large grant by the Department of Homeland Security. So we are seeing the government and these places that give grants within the government start to open up to the idea for cryptocurrency, which I think is really great. We need strong research here in the United States. You know, a lot of the greatest medical research in the world is done here, and people come from other countries to take part in our medicine programs. So it'd be really cool to see something similar with crypto, to where we have a lot of grants placing money into crypto research, so people all across the world come here to learn how to do blockchain coding or create blockchain products, projects, and things like that. I'm very bullish on America because I live here. I'm a freedom fighter. Love it. You guys may not love America, but being here, I can tell you, I love it. I think it's great. I think that's what people think about Americans. They think, and maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like people around the world think that Americans love living in America. And you're right, we do. So, but anyways, I'm a true patriot through and through. So I love this country. No offense to any of your other countries, but I do believe we are the greatest in the world. And so I'd like to see us also be the greatest in the world at cryptocurrency. I think that would be a really cool development and would obviously help with adoption. So thank you everybody so much for watching and talking with me today, or listening to me talk today about the crypto news and things like that. Don't forget to check out our website, bitboycrypto.com. Become a member of the Bit Squad. Click the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Until next time, BitBoy out.